All right, so for example number 5, we have this situation. The Clarks bought a condominium for $120,000. Assuming that its value will appreciate by 5.5% a year, how much will the condo be worth in 4 years? Okay, so we're talking about value and appreciating, so value going up. So we're doing V sub n is equal to P parentheses 1 plus or minus R to the nth power. Okay, and because we're appreciating, we're really going to do the plus sign, not the minus sign. So we're going up in value instead of down in value. So this is formula number 4. Okay, so V sub n, P, R, and N is what we're going to be looking at. So if I read through it again, the Clarks bought a condominium for $120,000. That's going to be the starting value because we're going to go up from there. Okay. Assuming that its value will appreciate by 5.5% a year, 5.5%, which is 0.055 as a decimal, how much will the condo be worth in 4 years? So N is 4 years. So this is similar to problem number 4 in that we just need to evaluate. We're not actually going to solve an equation. We're going to evaluate an expression. So we are looking for the ending value. The starting value is 120,000. And we're going up in value, so we add. And then to the nth power. Okay? And again, I can just type this right into the calculator as I see it with the parentheses. And we get that V sub n comes out to 148, 658, and then 0.958, I'm going to make that 0.96. Now, realistically, talking about value of property, like a condominium or a house, we would probably be running this to like the nearest $100, like $148,700. But we weren't told to do that, so we're just going to leave our answer to 2 decimal places because we're talking about money. So I can say the Clarks condominium will be worth $148,658.96 after, and what was this, 4 years. And that would be my final answer on that problem, okay? Now, we know real estate does not consistently appreciate, so this is an estimate. There's no guarantee that it's actually going to be that. We all know how crazy the housing market is right now. So, all right. So that's problem number 5. Let's take a look at number 6. You deposit $300 into a savings account that pays 5% annual interest. The account compounds daily. So there's a key phrase, compounds daily. That's indicating what formula we should be using. How long will it take for the account to reach $600 to the nearest year? So an important thing here is when we get our final answer, we're going to round it to the nearest whole number because of how they phrased this at the end, okay? But compounds daily tells me I'm doing the A equals formula 1 plus R over N to the NT power. Okay, so I need to know A, I need to know P, I need to know R, N, and T. So you deposit $300. So that's your starting balance. And a savings account that pays 5% annual interest. Don't we wish we could get 5% right now? Right now, I think it's like maybe 0.1%. It's really low. All right. The account compounds daily. Well, we're going to go with there are 365 days in a year. Now, yes, I know a leap year has an extra day, but we're just going to go with a standard calendar year, 365 days. All right. How long will it take for the account to reach $600? Sorry, I got interrupted there. Okay, so we are looking for an ending balance of $600. So the question is, when will this happen? What's T? All right, so this one's going to take a little bit more work to solve. So we want the ending balance to be 600. All right, the starting balance is 300. We've got 1 plus, the rate is 0.05. We have to divide that by the number of times we're compounding, 365, and raise that to the 365 T power. Okay. Now that's a crazy looking base. Now I could type this into a calculator and see what I get for a decimal, but guess what? It ain't pretty. So we're gonna leave it with that sum involved, and we're just gonna start working on solving it as if that base was just one number. Because truth be told, it is just one number, it's just not a pretty number. All right, so we can leave it as it is. This is going to be 2 equals the funky looking base to the 365th t power. Okay. So now I want to take the log of both sides. Now I could do natural log or common log. I'm just going to do common log here to remind myself that that's a thing that I can use in addition to natural log. And now I'm going to have log of 2 is equal to, this exponent can come out in front and become 365t times the log of 1 plus 0.05 over 365. All right. Now, I want the t by itself. This needs to be by itself. So I'm going to divide out the 365 and the log simultaneously. Like this, okay? What I do to one side, I must also do to the other. Like so. All right, so this is what's gonna give me t right here. T is equal to this. Now we've gotta be careful. There's a hidden set of parentheses that needs to be written here. I need parentheses around the entire denominator in order to get an accurate answer, okay? So I have to do log 2, close the first set, divided by a new set of parentheses with the 365 before writing the log of the funky base. All right? So this comes out to 13.8638, so that's 4, and this is in years, okay? Now, why do I need that extra set of parentheses? Whenever I have more than one term, so to speak, in the denominator, I need parentheses. Now, this doesn't look like more than one term written in pink here, but there's a multiplication sign right there. And the calculator, without the extra set of blue parentheses that I wrote, will do the log of 2 divided by 365, take that answer and multiply the answer by that bottom log instead of dividing by that bottom log. Again, when in doubt, bring me your paper and I'll help you figure out where the parentheses need to be. Now, as far as communicating my final answer goes, we were told to the nearest year. So we're going to round this to the nearest year, and we're going to say it will take, about 14 years to reach $600. Okay. And what is it? It is the account that we're opening, the savings account that we're opening. All right. So there is problem number 6. All right. One more video to go, one more set of examples. I'll see you there.